Back to Soda City Living. I'm so excited to have you on the show today.
I'm so excited too because listen, it is spooky season and it's about to get real.
Yes, happy Halloween to everyone out there. If you're like us, maybe a last minute planner or maybe just really busy, just throw on a little costume and join us for some really easy Halloween treats. What are you going to be making today?
All right, so today we're going to be making some super simple ghosts and we're going to be making a super spectacular drink.
Fabulous. And then I'm going to be doing some chocolate covered Oreos that look like witches' hats. So super simple and easy. You can go to the store and pick up some last minute ingredients if you need a little something to make for a Halloween party or just to have around the house while you're handing out candy.
Absolutely. Well, Madeline, go ahead and get us started.
Okay. I have not test done this yet, so we're going to be flying blind here, but I've got an Oreo. We're going to cover it in some melted chocolate. I hope this is thin enough. I did put some, oh yeah, that looks great.
Ooh.
Some oil in there to thin it out just a little bit more. I just melted some chocolate chips.
I love
it's
that.
Going to be so delicious. And I put a little toothpick just to help me hold it a little better. And I am going to get messy anyway because that's just my style. So.
Go ahead and pull these sleeves up.
And then I've got a little Hershey's Kiss. I'm going to stick it right on top. If you have sprinkles, that would be so fun to garnish it. But there, you've got a little witch's hat. If you wanted to cover the Hershey's Kiss too to make it look even more witchy, I mean, there you go. It's really that simple.
Okay.
Who doesn't love a chocolate covered Oreo?
I know I do. Listen. So, all right, up next. So one of the things that I love about us melting chocolate, if you've never melted chocolate before, like Madeline said, she adds a little bit of oil. I use a 30-second increment. So like I'll put it in there on 30 seconds and then I'll stir it up. If it doesn't stir, I'll put it back in there another 30 seconds, add a little bit of oil until we get a nice little consistency. So I'm using white chocolate for my ghost today. So what you're gonna do is take a spoonful of this white chocolate. You should use parchment paper, but just for the sake of today, I am going to use aluminum foil. All right, so I'm using a spoon because it kind of helps me to make the shape that I need for this ghost. So I'm just gonna plop it on there and then I'm just gonna smooth it out and smooth those ends out, but make sure you keep the top of the ghost pretty round. It's okay if the bottom of it is really rugged. That's what we want. So I'm gonna do like 2 more. And you can add chocolate morsels for the eyes, or you can do the little eyeballs. I actually wanted to do something a little spectacular because I'm a little extra and I bought the little sprinkle eyeballs. So before this dries all the way, I'm just gonna throw some little eyeballs on there. That looks scary. And you can kind of change the placement. I'm gonna make some of the eyes a little further apart. There we go. Not all 2 ghosts are the same. Same for snowflakes. And this one's gonna be a little, there we go. And you can stick them in the freezer or you can let them dry out to room temperature and then you just have almost like a little candy bar, your little ghost. And Madeline is
amazing. I have been going strong with these. One Oreo fell apart in the chocolate, but we got it.
Awesome.
Keeping the mess to a minimum.
Absolutely. All right, and while she's doing that, we're gonna make our spooktacular drink. Now I don't have any ice, and it looks as if my garnish has already fallen in, but that's okay. So we're gonna take a nice little glass. If you have a really cute glass, that'll work as well. You want grape juice, some type of punch. You can use the frozen punch, and you can also use Sprite, but I'm a little fancy, so I'm gonna use a sparkling grape juice. And so this is gonna be our little spooky drink. What I'm gonna do, add mostly grape juice. It's not fun if you measure, right? So we're just gonna pour it in there. Make it as dark as possible now. I did make a mock one earlier, but I learned the darker it is, the more it gives the illusion of faux blood. So I'm gonna add a little bit of punch, just a little bit of punch. And like I said, you can do a frozen punch. And then I'm gonna add a little bit more of the sparkling grape juice. Now this is a mocktail, obviously, so there's no alcohol in this, but you know, if you like the drink, you might be able to add a little something in there. But it's, it's up to you. Alrighty, so I'm going to add some sour gummy worms. You can use the really long ones for garnish if you like. That's your preference. And my favorite gummy worms are the red and blue ones. What about you? These are the best ones.
Yes, I will pick those out specifically, and it makes my friends mad. But you got to do what you got to do. They're just the best.
Ta-da!
And how cute is that? And
it's
even
really good.
If you wanted to do a little sugar rim, that would be good.
Yes, I started to use the sugar from the candy, but you know what?
Yeah.
That's a great idea. See, this is the beautiful thing about television. We can do what we want to do.
Yes.
So I'm going to actually
collaboration.
I'm going to take the rim and I'm going to dip it in this excess chocolate.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm gonna add some of these little eyeballs around the rim. See, look, we're creative people. We can do things like this. We're gonna put some eyeballs.
And Pinterest always helps.
Again, adding some of that grape juice.
And what I love about any of this is that you can jazz it up however you want. There are
Absolutely.
no wrong answers here as long as you like it.
Absolutely. This is fun. And we spent like under $20.
Oh, yeah.
And you could probably, if you go to like a dollar store, might be able to spend even less. Look at this.
I love it. Thank you. Oh, I love the little eyes on yours.
Cheers.
How
let's try it.
cute.
Hey, and actually
Ooh,
the chocolate added
that
a little
is
something
yummy.
different. It is good.
Okay.
Chocolate
That's
actually
very
did
good.
something a little different. I didn't expect to taste the chocolate on this, but this is really good.
That is very good. You could make a whole thing of that and
Yeah.
just serve it at your little Halloween get together.